Hi, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at ChicnScratch. This is the project we're making today. This is day 3 of the 12 Days of Christmas. Isn't it cute? Okay, the supplies you're going to need: a piece of crumb cake cardstock that measures 10 by 5 and 1/8, 4 pieces of the Candy Cane Lane Designer Series paper that measures 2 1/4 by 1 and 5/8, Whisper White 4 by 2 and 2 by 1 1/4, and then a real red scrap. Okay, don't forget, head over to my website, leave a comment. We have a kit ready for one person. Okay, I'm going to get out the Simply Scored scoring tool. I'm going to place it on the landscape side first, which is the 10-inch side, and I'm going to score it at 2 3/8, 4 3/4, 7 1/8, and 9 1/2. I'm going to turn it on the portrait side, which is the 5 1/8 side, and I'm going to score it at 2 3/8 and 4 1/8. I'm going to fold it on the score lines. While I'm scoring this, the online extravaganza sale starts on Monday. We have 2 days that's going to be a one-day sale, the 21st and the 28th, and then we have a week-long sale. So all the details are posted on my website. I'm going to do some cutting now, and I actually have my template here, so don't forget to head over to my website. The instructions will have the template on there. Okay, so over here I'm going to start this little skinny side, and I'm going to remove this one on the left and this one on the right. Next, I'm going to cut up to the score line on each of these. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I have to say, when I first made this box, I'm like, there is no way this goes together. It actually does. It just doesn't look like it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, if you look at this, I'm going to give all of these a little trim on the left and the right, except for this one right here. I think that's the one. Is that right? Actually, no, that's wrong. This one right here. So I'm going to fold that one up so I don't mess up. So if you're looking at this, the little 1/2 inch side is over there, okay? And honestly, it doesn't matter if you trim the wrong one. I just like to make sure that the bottom looks good too, although rarely do people look at the bottom. Ruh-roh. I cut that a little crooked. Oh well. Okay, so now up here at the top, I'm going to take my 1/8 inch circle punch, and what I'm going to do is punch holes for the baker's twine. And because I'm tying those two pieces together, I'm lining them up so that they'll match. Okay, I got one more right there. Okay, so there it is. Now we can decorate it. Move this out of the way. So we're going to be placing our Designer Series paper on these panels. So you just want to make sure that you put them on right side up. That would be like the gingerbread man. Or gingerbread girl this time. We're putting a bow in her hair. Almost done. Now all of a sudden it's really quiet here in my house. I've been trying to film this video all day. Okay, Now what I'm going to do is place some tear and tape, not tear and tape, I'm going to use my fast fuse today. My friend came and refilled it for me, so yay. I will admit, I struggle with that a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to fold this over. And wait, I want to make sure that I fold these down. They don't get adhesive. Okay. See how nice the bottom looks? It doesn't have to. Okay, so now we're going to add the Candy Cane Lane Baker's Twine. Okay, I didn't use strong enough adhesive on my box. I should have used the tear and tape after all. Okay, so I had to fast forward all those other ones. It took me way too long to get them done, so I figured I'd stop the fast forward on this last one. Of course, the last one always looks the best, too. Okay, I need to trim every one of them, but you don't have to watch me do that. They just need to be a little bit smaller. Whew, they look a little rough. I'll clean them up. Okay, so now what we want to do is stamp our little gingerbread girl. So I'm using chocolate chip ink. I'm just going to stamp it right here. Whoops. Now we're going to take the real red ink and we're going to stamp the little... Okay, so here's the little bow. Whoops. Third time's the charm. There we go. Okay, so for the greeting, I'm going to tape the words that I don't want ink on. And the tape is clear and the stamp is clear. So hopefully I have that right. Yep. Now I'm just going to peel the tape off and stamp Merry Christmas. I smeared it a little, but we're going to call it done, okay? Now let's cut out our images. So first we're going to cut out the little gingerbread man / woman. Whoops. And then the little bow tie, or not, no, hair bow, not bow tie. And then for the greeting here, I'm just going to cut this straight across with my scissors. I'm going to trim this side. And then I'm going to take this classic label punch and flag the end. I smeared the ink just a little bit, but it's just my sample. So next, last thing. Whoops, I don't think I got that. So this 1-inch square that I have in the kit, I will make sure that I give you a larger piece because that 1 inch is not adequate. I mean, I was able to get it, but I don't want you to have to struggle that hard. So I'm just going to place a little bit of liquid glue right where I want these little circles. The liquid glue does dry clear, in case you're wondering. And then the little hair bow. Okay, let's put a dimensional on the back. Now, oops, come back here. And then all we have left is just to add this, and I'm going to use a glue dot. That makes it a lot easier. Just make sure if you make this that you let your ink dry. Okay, so here they both are. Just ignore the bows on the one I just made. When you look at the picture that I share with the video, I'll have them all fixed. Okay, isn't it cute? Have a great day. Thanks a lot. Bye.